everyone, welcome to my channel. It's Rebecca and I am happy to bring you my August favorites. Yay! Oh my God, the months are going faster. I think we all thought that the months were going forever back in March and April, but now August flew by. It was my birthday. It was my anniversary. I took Emma back to college. My mom had surgery. It was packed. Whew. All right, let's talk about beauty. Lots of stuff, okay? I think I have just entirely makeup for you, except for two pieces, and I'm wearing them. And that is this blouse from the Nordstrom sale. I love it. It's in my Nordstrom haul. I can link that for you. It is the One State blouse, and it's cute. It's fun. It's perfect for this time of year, and then it's also great for layering as we get a little cooler. So I'm happy about that. And then I also love these earrings. They're Kendra Scott. Emma got them for me for my birthday. They are the dichroic glass, the stone, and they're in this new shade stone called watercolor, basically, and this is the custom. So she got these custom made, but she had a discount. If you sign up with your birthday month, you get 50% off, and so she actually used her birthday discount on me, sweetie pie. So yeah, and then let's now talk about beauty. So I've got some high-end, some drugstore, everything in between, indie brands. You're gonna love it. If you are new, welcome. Please subscribe. Please hit that notification bell. If you are not new, but you have not subscribed, please subscribe. You've got to tell my boss that you like me. You've got to put in a good review, all right? And say, Rebecca is doing a good job on the YouTube, and subscribe. Okay, so I did a video that looked fantastic, sent me a bunch of stuff, and I've got something else coming with them in September, so I'm excited when that happens. I have a discount code for them, and they're an awesome UK website that ships to the United States. They have high-end drugstore. They have so many different brands, and DHC is a Japanese brand that they carry, and this is the collagen mist, and I just love it. I use it as a before makeup step. You can use it afterwards to set your makeup. It is fragrance free. It has no denatured alcohol. It's just beautiful. It's very hydrating, and I really like it. The collagen aspect of it is nice, a nice bonus, but I seriously don't think you're going to, just see your face plump up 5 years worth of collagen from that spray, but okay. Now let's talk foundation, and I have two drugstore. Well, yeah, I think, is ColourPop considered drugstore? It is. It's super affordable, and it's not at a drugstore, but it's at Ulta, so we're calling this drugstore. So the Pretty Fresh foundation is so nice. Hyaluronic hydrating foundation. Several channels I watch loved this, raved about it, so I had to jump in, and I did try it out in a video. I have shade Light 45W, which I actually think I could go even a shade darker. But it's so pretty. It's good coverage. It's got a freshness about it and a dynamic, it just kind of feels nice on the skin. It's not masky, it's not too thick, and it's really pretty. And it might have one or two there's like some fruit extracts in here that don't bother my skin, but I know one of you said that you avoid them. But other than that, no real fragrance, no denatured alcohol, no lavender. So I do think that this is good for sensitive skins. The other one that I found from her name is Shelby, and I can't remember her last name, and that's her full name is her channel name, but she is darling, and she popped up in my feed and I started watching a bunch of her videos, and she just has the loveliest technique, and she does dupes, she does high-end, she does, which, you know, I feel like, oh, that's like me. She's like me 20 years ago. I wish. But she loves this Physicians Formula Organic Wear Foundation. It's the Silk Foundation Elixir. I'm wearing it today, and I have to say, it is good. The drawback is the shade range. Physicians Formula is notorious for really bad shades. They don't have a good selection, and then they don't even have like a true shade. Like, you should have your brand, like NARS, like ColourPop, other brands, you know, when you buy a shade, it should be consistent across the formulas, right? So your 25N, let's say that's your shade. That should be the same shade in whether it's the matte formula, whether it's the, you know, anyhow, no, Physicians Formula needs to work on that. But this foundation is a really pretty, dewy finish, luminous, mid coverage, just nice, elegant foundation. I brushed it on, I used a brush, so I kind of feel like I guess some people think they thin it out with a sponge. I felt like I thinned it out with a brush, and I didn't heavily powder, and you can see how shiny I am. And I kind of did that on purpose today. So yeah, but it's beautiful. Use a coupon because it's kind of expensive. You know, it's like $16. Well, so is this one. I don't know why. I kind of hold it against Physicians Formula for being so expensive when this is the same price, and I'm like, woohoo, look how cheap. But I don't know. Okay. So then we've talked about this, the Essence My Skin Perfector Loose Fixing Powder. It was Drugstore Maven that loves this. So I firmly believe this is one of the best powders out there, high-end, low-end, $5.99. Essence killed it. They created a powder that really does cut the shine, blur out your pores, but doesn't give a cakey, dry finish. So this is lovely. I have shade Light, and it has a bit of pigment, just a bit. So if you like to go lighter than me, there is a fair. It's either like a translucent or fair, but they do have different shades. So it's very nice. It really, really is. And then, so moving on to a high end, the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Vanish. I love this stuff, you guys. I love it because it is a thin, workable product that just goes undetectable on the inner corner of my eye area and this part here before I put on concealer. And I have shade 1. I did that comparison thing with the Becca, and I used the darker shade of Becca with the light shade of this, and I know that kind of, some of you were asking, well then, which shade should I pick in the Charlotte Tilbury? And I would say look at some of the other creators on YouTube that love this product and just see which shade they're, you know, because I know that Michelle Wang uses this shade as well, and she's definitely a different shade of foundation than I am, and so that will give you a reference of what works. But this also, you can't really go wrong. I mean, even if you went too light, it's not going to show because it's so thin and it looks good on its own. So if you wanted to wear it on your eyelids but without shadow, it would look nice and not like makeup. Okay, you guys, so let's talk about eyeshadow. And I have 3 palettes here to share with you that are my favorite. And one of them I haven't even shown you in a video yet, but I used it and I love it, and they're currently out of stock, and that's the Sydney Grace Mel Thompson Tiny Marvels palette. Why do I want to say Mel Thomas? I want to call her Mel Thomas, and so then I always like hesitate before I say her name. Mel Thompson. So this Tiny Marvels palette is phenomenal. It is, here, let me take the plastic off. It is just lovely. The shade range is unique. Pigmentation, texture, it's beautiful. It is going to be restocked, I think they said mid-September. So I decided to put my video off until then. You know, let me know if you want to see it sooner, but I figured I would post, once they get the restock in, I'll post my review, and then that way it's available. Yeah, okay. And then something that is getting restocked this week, possibly even now when this video goes up, is the Menagerie Cosmetics Killer Purr palette, which I used recently in, I can't remember the name of the video. It blends. The shades are incredible. And if you are into this color story of earthy and warm, but I mean, like this pop of yellow and this teal. So Menagerie Cosmetics Killer Purr, so good. And I know she's got some things lined up, so I'm excited to see. Okay, and then next, the Wayne Goss palette. You guys, this is just so beautiful. It's an investment at $55. 6 shades, the pigmentation, phenomenal. You can do so many different looks with this. The texture is you got the mattes, the satins, you've got that black matte one that can be an eyeliner. I mean, they're so good. They're really, really good. And they're beautiful for an eyelid over 40. Yeah, you get a lot of product in here for your money. So there you go. So yeah, my palettes I find them to be supporting small indie creators, right? Don't hate me. Oh, well, no. I'm like, how am I layering this so that, you know, okay, I'll do another expensive product. This was from my birthday haul. It's the Patrick Ta blush. It's the duo with the cream and powder. It's so beautiful. It's the shade Do We Know Her? And I love it. I'm wearing it. I have a little bit of bronzer on, but mostly I have both the powder and the cream on my cheeks, and it's just lovely. I love that you can put this cream product over the powder and it doesn't disrupt your makeup, so it's really effortless and it's very nice. It's a very nice product. I also love that there's this little flap for the cream side, so it doesn't get dirty or smudged. So that makes me happy. And then, yay for drugstore, I've got several drugstore things here to wind us out, you know what I mean. But before I do that, is that Phoebe? I heard you and you freaked me out. So I have this BK Beauty brush that I ordered sometime this month, last month, I can't remember. Anyway, it's the 102, and Lisa J, love her channel, love her brushes. These are lovely. These are lovely. So beautiful, and indie brand. Hi. Yeah, and no, this is just so good for powder, bronzer. You know, if you want just like a lovely big flush of bronzer, this is great. I'm definitely going to get some more as time goes on and I save up my pennies. I really want to get the Britt Clark collab that they did together because it's such a great bundle of good brushes, and I think it's $90, I think. So yeah, I feel like getting a collab and getting a bundle should be my next step in ordering more of these, because then I'll get my money's worth and support more than one person. And then these are Walmart. These are Real Techniques from Walmart, but these are so much fun. I think this set, this little duo, was like $6, but they're such great eyeshadow brushes. In fact, they're still kind of stained from my Killer Purr palette. I haven't washed them yet. There's just something about them that make them really nice to apply shadow and blend shadow. And I've always been a fan of Real Techniques brushes, and I don't know if this is only at Walmart, but that's where I found them. And the dog's barking. The L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise mascara. I forgot how good it is. I reviewed it when it first came out, and I love it. Loved it then. And I just forgot how feathery and pigmented, like it's such a good black mascara. I'm wearing it today. I'm actually wearing, I forgot the brand, it's a new brand at Walgreens. I'm wearing the eyeshadows. I don't know yet if I love them, but that's what's on my eyes. So yeah, this, I think Allie Glines, I think this is like her #1 favorite mascara, and it's good. It's really good. So then I picked up these Brilliant Eyes liquid shadows, also from L'Oreal, and I used this bronze one over my Get Ready With Me, and it's so pretty. When they dry, they don't feel dry. Like you don't feel kind of that like crackiness to it. So they wear well, they feel comfortable, beautiful shades, and just an opaque metallic sheen. So really pretty. And then you guys, last but not least, I've got a really affordable, great lipstick for you. I'm wearing it, it's kind of faded now. And I'm wearing probably a Maybelline, like a liner, but this is CoverGirl, and it's just this pink, it's like a demi-matte cream. The shade is Honeyed Bloom, and it's this creamy pink. I love it. It just feels so good on the lips. It wears well. If I want it to be a little more nude, I wear a nude liner. If I want it to be a little more pink, I wear kind of like a mauve-y liner. So I like that kind of semi-matte, you know, something that's not too dry. But, you know, lately, the newer CoverGirl lipsticks that are coming out, I'm really enjoying, because I used to very much dislike CoverGirl lipsticks because of the taste and the way they would stain your lips, the old CoverGirl formula. And now the new ones, cruelty-free, the formulas feel so good, and they feel good on my lips. So my lips don't feel dry the next day. So there you go. All right, guys, that's everything for my August favorites. Of course, I'll list it. I will share any links to find products, and I don't know if there's any discount codes, but if there are, I will include them. And please share my channel with your friends. If you've got friends or family over 40 or just love makeup, or I don't know, you think they'll like me? Introduce me. I would love to meet them through my channel. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching, and take care. I'll see you next time. Bye.